what's up? I just got out of lab. I'm gonna see if I can do this while driving. Hopefully, I won't get too stressed. I think I'll be fine. Might take my mind off the fact that I'm actually in front of a camera. Hopefully. And I hope it doesn't get too dark so you guys can't just see me. Or can't not see me, you know. I was just under the overhang of those lights. Anyway, just got out of lab, made a crayon, and we ended up being like the last people out because our shit took forever to do. I hope this doesn't sound too. This probably sounded really awful. Oh well. Yeah, let's see. We had the indigo, solid indigo from last week, and then it stayed dried in my cupboard thing, my drawer, for the whole week until today. We measured out some wax, which I knew we'd do, and then we got to melt it. It wasn't on the Bunsen burners like I thought it would be. It was instead, we used hot plates, or we're supposed to use the hot plates, which we kind of did. We tried using the oven first because everyone took up the hot plates, and it didn't really work. Because as soon as we took it out, the melted wax we took out of the hot plate, not the hot plate, we took it out of the oven, and it just became solid within like 2 minutes of us trying to put the indigo in. At least it felt that way. We might have been really slow at it, honestly. But it worked out in the end. We had to end up putting it back on the hot plate to pour in the mold. And then we had to just do some simple calculations at the end to determine the percent yield of how much indigo we actually had based on how much indigo we were supposed to have left over. But we got like 41% yield because all the indigo got either stuck to the paper or we got it like washed down the filter paper probably. But yeah, that's pretty fun. It took quite a while to get it to actually dry and be usable. So yeah, my crayon drawings weren't the best at first, but they got better. And I don't know, it ended up being like dry at the last finally. I don't know if I want to putting a picture of it in. I probably won't because I'm kind of lazy and I want to keep this unedited kind of. But it was basically like a triangle crayon, I want to say. Not really like a circular crayon like I thought it was going to be also. But that makes sense because the mold, it'd be kind of difficult to mold a circular crayon out and then try and pop it out. But it was just using like a silicone mold, like a triangle shape, I guess. And yeah, it worked. It worked. It was kind of fun to do it all. Interesting that I actually got to make something and get something out of this lab. Yeah, that's fun. And then earlier today, actually, my friend I haven't seen in a while, who went off to college, haven't talked to him in a long time. He called me after we talking, or texting on Instagram for a little bit after sending reels, and it was funny. He told me about how he has an e-scooter that he brought down to his school, and he's fallen off it like twice now. So he's scared to use it, I think. And I told him when he comes back up, I want to try and ride it. I hope he brings it with him next time. When he comes up, I've always wanted to try an e-scooter. I think it'd be so fun, and hopefully I wouldn't injure myself like he did. That was so funny. Dude, this guy's turning. Go. Okay. But yeah, I don't know how long I'll record for on this. It's like a 20-minute drive home. Oh, this guy just trying to jaywalk. What are we doing? Okay. You gonna go? There you go. Okay. What else? Tomorrow I have my timed essay. It's kind of scaring me, but I think I'll do fine. I've had experience doing timed essays at least in high school because for my AP US class, we had to do them to prepare for the AP test. So I kind of know how they work, but this one's going to be a much shorter time frame of like an hour. And I've known the prompt for a long time now, and I have an outline set up. Hopefully it'll all go well. I have my intro basically done, and I have 3 quotes that I can put in, and my topic sentences, I think that's about it, and my thesis, yeah. So it should go okay. We had to buy the blue books ourselves at the store, the school, the bookstore. They were pretty cheap though. It wasn't a big deal, but I didn't know if I'd end up actually getting one because kind of inconvenient to go out of my way and buy a blue book to write in. But our teacher said that she would have them in class if we didn't get it, so I was gonna rely on that at first. But I decided today, I'm like, nope, let's just go get it. Because I have class, I had like 30 minutes before class, so I was like, I can make the time. So it became not as much of an inconvenience as I thought it was going to be. But then for some reason, like the cashiers, one of them wouldn't take cash, and then we're like, okay, we can pay for them with a card. And then as soon as we get there, she's like, oh no, you have to pay $3 minimum to use a card. And it kind of annoyed me because it's like, how am I supposed to know that before going up? And she called us up. But yeah, because the blue books only cost like 70 cents each, and me and my friend were buying them together, so that was not gonna make the $3 cut. But after she shooed us away, I was like, well, maybe we should have just got like some sticky notes or something. I don't know. But that's kind of felt unreasonable. We waited like a couple more minutes and we got in line just fine. Yeah, that's about all that happened today, really. Other than that, I kind of just sat at home. Actually, I just woke up at like 10, kind of sleeping in by accident. I keep trying to figure out whether I should like sleep 10 hours or 8 hours a night. Like my brain tells me I should sleep 10 hours a night, but I know I should only sleep like 8 at least. I feel like sleeping 10 hours just takes up too much time, and I just end up being like lazy throughout the day because I slept for 10 hours and I kind of just wasted 2 hours of my day waking up at 10 after I went to bed at like 12 last night. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up early. It's gonna be so great. And then I ended up waking up at 10, and I was like, oh, I wish I woke up earlier, because waking up at like 8 o'clock would feel so much better than waking up at 10. But that's whatever. And yeah, I've only thought about this recently because like waking up on the weekends, I can wake up at like 9 if I want to after going to bed at 1, and that's 8 hours. I can do that. But if I go to bed at like 12 and it's a school day and I know I don't have to wake up till like 11 or so, then I'll just sleep in, and maybe because I don't have an alarm, actually. That's probably what it is. This road sucks. It's so bumpy. I see my friend behind me. Yeah, he's going past me now. Come on, go past me. Yeah, there he goes. I really hope you can hear that. That'd be so funny. Okay. I'm probably gonna end it now. I'll be home in a bit to post this. That was my day. I don't really have much more to talk about. Probably will after the fact, after I post this. I'll be like, oh, why should I talk about this? That's fine. Alright. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.